Turns 3 and 4, the PA Thunder on Dirt Vintage Modified Series has gone green off turn number 4. They head down the front straightaway. Fialo has the top spot as they head through 1 and 2 for the first time. Ryan Smith in second, down the back straightaway. Fialo pulling away. Fialo with the race lead. Ryan Smith now slides into the number 2 spot. Here comes Wally Scott. Started this one in 5th. Won the heat race, and he has got a lot of work to do to try to get to the back bumper of the race leader of Fialo, who's well out front now. Off turn 4, down the front straightaway. Ryan Smith holding on strong in second, but losing touch to the race leader off turn 2. Enzo Fialo with the race lead. Down the back straightaway, Ryan Smith in second. Here comes Wally Scott to his back bumper. Knocking on the doorstep for position number 2. They work off turn 4. Back onto the front straightaway. Wally Scott trying to climb the ladder. Trying to get to the outside of Ryan Smith. He does through turns 1 and 2. Now Wally Scott side by side for second off turn 2. And he takes away the spot. So Wally Scott slides into second, and now he will try to track down the race leader. Wally Scott continuing to try to make hay and catch up to the back bumper of the race leader of Fialo, but he can't do so. Can't make any ground just quite yet. 6 laps complete as they head across the start-finish line. And now the problems for the 53, the race leader. Fialo is slow off the pace off turn 2. Wally Scott by into the race lead. Fialo, the problems on that machine, the 1980s flat panel mud bus has gone back in behind the wall. Huge problems for the race leader. Wally Scott to the point as they head down the back straightaway through turns number 3 and 4 and onto the front straightaway. It continues to be Wally Scott now the new race leader. Halfway to go. Off of turn number 2, Wally Scott continues to lead the way as he heads down the back straightaway and dials up the middle groove through turns 3 and 4. The modified leader is Wally Scott. The sportsman leader out on the racetrack right now is the 66 of Ryan Smith. He heads through turns number 1 and 2. Ryan Smith rides in second. Wally Scott out front, long gone in first off turn 4. Back onto the front straightaway. Wally Scott continues to lead the way. 4 laps to go. Wally Scott continuing to lead the way overall, and the modified class, sportsman class leader goes to the 66 of Ryan Smith. They head through turns number 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Ryan Smith now under the gun for the number 20 machine of Steve Mongo as they head through turns number 3 and 4. 2 laps to go this time by. That battle for second is also for the win in the sportsman class. Down the front straightaway they go. Ryan Smith has the number 2 spot, has the lead for the sportsman class off turn number 2 and down the back straightaway, but up front Wally Scott sees the white flag. final time around McKean County Raceway for Wally Scott as he leads the modified drivers class. Here's the battle for second overall and the lead in the sportsman class. Down the front straightaway they go. Ryan Smith has it to his outside, goes Longo. Off turn number 2 for the final time they'll go, but up front off turn 4, checkered an American flag in the air, and it is Wally Stock who scores the victory overall and wins the modified class. Off turn 2, battle for second and the win in the sportsman class. You can give that to Steve Longo as he takes away the number 2 spot.